Hi, this is Professor Taj Al-Khazin addressing you in a fresh YouTube number 47 from Ottawa, Canada. Today is Tuesday, November 14th, 2023. This will be a short and focused YouTube. And it is addressed to all the colleagues who receive my YouTubes. But first, I would advise them to listen and understand very well the two previous YouTubes, number 44 and number 46. Without that, my approach might be meaningless. Also, I advise them in listening to my YouTubes to avoid quick, unfounded impressions. The title of this YouTube is Public Explanation and an apology for any confusion caused to His Excellency President Salva Kiir Mayardit. And I would advise and caution those who misread, misinterpret, or have their own agenda. Please keep me out of that. I have all the respect for the president. I have all the respect for the people. My relationship is with the people of South Sudan. I would like to extend my sincere apologies to His Excellency Salva Kiir Mayardit, President of the Republic of South Sudan, on the unfortunate confusion that was caused by the well-intended YouTube's number 44 and 46, deciphering his public presentations and diplomatic etiquette. In no point in those two tubes did I hint at any insult or any belittling of His Excellency the President. On the contrary, the whole objective was to make sure that we all keep his stature, we all keep his reputation, and we all help him to do the job he's supposed to be doing. As some of you recall, I released a YouTube 44 and 46 on the need for professional and competent experts around the president so that we all maintain the respect and national image he deserves as the president of the people of South Sudan, their hero, and one of their veterans. I asserted this in several sections of the two YouTubes, and I am asserting it right now. I have no quarrel whatsoever. I have no negative opinion of His Excellency the President. Anybody who is reading stroke misreading in those YouTubes needs to revise his stand. However, my analysis of the President's public presentation were misconstrued and twisted to suggest that I was criticizing the personality of the President. As a good friend of the President, many of his team, and the people of South Sudan, I share long and tested relationship spanning over 50 years before the birth of the SPLM-A. And I first entertained the idea that I should have conveyed my concerns privately with the senior officials around the president instead of deciphering his public appearances. But those people that I know in the presidency have shut me off and communication with them broke off. This has now been reconsidered and reestablished with credible people. Over the decades, I have offered my expertise and experience to both old and new South Sudanese officials in a number of developmental areas, including studying, designing, and overseeing construction of over 50 hafirs, over 30 deep bores, the White Nile Brewery from A to Z in Wow, rehabilitation of Yerol Oil Mill, the good old Yerol Oil Mill milling sesame, while advising leaders like advising General Coleman Young, Hussein Mar, Manawa Peter Jatkot in Bor for a full year or more, Isaac Liabwell, and others under the World Bank. And I am the one who moved the bulk of Juba University from Khartoum through Canadian funding. And I am the one who did the security sector reform under the guidance of the first vice president, Dr. Riek Machar. I recently led the public consultations on the Sud swamps, the waters, and Jungule Canal of South Sudan in July, August 2022, upon the invitation of the presidency and the leadership of South Sudan. And the job was done, and an immaculate report of 152 pages was tendered to the presidency. It was presented to the Council of Ministers. It was passed by the Council of Ministers. And any work on water in South Sudan that is done without credible evidence-based feasibility studies may be suicidal. In conclusion, excuse me, I just came out of COVID-19 and my voice is not all that brilliant. In conclusion, I have respect for the person of the president, and I understand that leadership is not entirely measured by public speaking and eloquence, but by the virtue of leading into achieving common goals such as peace and prosperity for all the citizens. I thank the presidential aides for their concern in relating the issues to me, and particularly to the spokesperson, Mrs. Lily Atio Martin Maniel, for reaching out with open mind and honesty and honestly listening to some of my concerns and how they can be better preserving the name, image, and stature of the President of the Republic. And I shall continue dialogue for as long as people want dialogue. My relations with the people of South Sudan will never falter. No way, no way. This government, next government, previous government makes no difference. The relationship is with the people. I slept under trees, I slept in tents, I slept in the street. I was never harmed, I was never abused. I belong there. If it is acknowledged or not, I belong there. And I have the right, like any other citizen, to play my role in South Sudan. In the YouTubes in the coming days, we will focus on specific issues and areas of support for the presidency if they so wish. These are 6 specific issues and areas where I offer time and again and time and again and time and again to help the presidency in South Sudan, and nothing happened. I did my part. On the other side, nothing was done. God bless you. God bless South Sudan. And God bless the president. And I leave you in peace. Take care.